Hey everyone, welcome back to Master and None Garage. I'm Andrew. I'm back on the 67 wide body 4-door hardtop, the only one in the world as of right now. And we are going to be cutting out these doors and hinging them a little wider so we can shut the doors, and then we can move on to the front fenders. I gotta cut out the inner fender flange, and then I gotta bring it in a little bit more so they match the gap right here. Let's get on to it.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm briefly gonna tell you about what my plan is today. First, we're gonna cut these doors, little section here, gonna bring them out. We're gonna cut the inside right here, and all this is gonna come out about 1 inch, so it'll match up with this. The door will shut, and this is the only section from the body line right here to right where kind of like this fender flare kind of starts, to right here. That's going to stay attached, so we can hinge this and it'll bring this out. It'll close the door. We'll have the same gap right here. The only thing I got to do is extend the rod on the latch here, which unlocks the door. Probably got to extend it maybe 1 inch or so, give or take. And then once we're done with those two sides, we can move on to the front. I gotta cut out the fender well flange, and then I gotta bring it in so it matches the rear. So if you like today's video, please like. If you want my channel to grow like it has been, 200 plus subs in like a month and a half, which is crazy. Please share the video, tell your friends, and comment down below. Comment on my stupid Patriots welding cap, because they suck this year, and that's okay. I'm still a fan, and none of your comments are gonna hurt my feelings. And then also comment on what are your thoughts on this right now. Do it right now. If you stick around long enough, at the end of the video you can comment down below on what you think, because my plan today is to put this thing on the ground and behold it in all its glory. So I'm going to start taping this out right now, and then get to cutting, bringing it out. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can, and we can do all the things and stuff and other things. Enjoy the video. Got the first side cut. It's gonna sit right about there. We're definitely gonna have to trim this up because it is kind of like hinging up like this, but the body lines are all good. I gotta make sure I stand this off enough. You can see right there, it's a little misaligned, but we'll fix that in post. Yeah, I gotta weld that up. So That'll be the last thing I weld up right there. Yeah, this, I'll show you the rod I was talking about. So that's the rod right there. And all I got to do is extend it. Here, it's hard to do this with one hand. So there's the lever right there. And that's what opens it. And that's what that rod pushes on. Oh, sharp metal. I got to figure out what size spacers are, and some of the spacers are going to pull and push, so this is all lined up with that quarter panel. But I'm going to do that right now. I'll probably be off screen, so yeah, I'm gonna do one of these numbers. Boom. That was easy. I should just do that for everything. Everything worked out great. Like the only thing that's doesn't work anymore is the door handle. Well, we already knew that. So I have this fancy rod, and I just slip it down in there and then tap the thing, and boom, we're open, baby. And but yeah, I have to extend that rod in there. I don't know if you can see it, but I gotta extend it. And let me know, I just had an idea. Maybe I could have like a button right here or something, or a latch right here, and I just grab it and pull, and I'll just put like a hinge inside here, and it just kind of like does this number. It just pushes that deal in there, and it's kind of like a latch. What do you think about that? It'll get rid of all these ugly door handles. Let me know in the comments. That's another thing you can put in the comments. Yeah, but I want to go ahead and do the other side, but this is just perfect. I love it. It came out perfect, and not bad for a caveman, I think. I'm gonna put this cover back on too. But the cool thing about this is very, very little body work has to be done here. This, I had to go all the way up to here because I needed to drop it down a little bit, but it worked out great. I have a brace inside the door jamb. I have a brace right here and a brace right here, and then that's all the braces I have, and it's pretty solid. It's solid like the door was. Now I'm going to do the other side, and then we can get on to the front fender there, and then we can air up these tires that leak from the sidewall, just so we can put this thing on the ground and behold all the glory. So I finished the other side, and we're losing light right now, and I hate to do this to you guys, but wow, it's dark. So I did the other side, but we're losing light, and I hate to do this to you guys, but this is going to be part one, and part two, you'll get to see the car on the ground with the modified front fenders, because I didn't get to that today. But here's what this side looks like, and then over here is what we got the other side to look like, and it's very, very similar. The only difference is this gap is not ideal, and the reason being is this quarter panel is a little bit further back than what I would like, so I'm gonna have to cut these and move the quarter panel forward where it needs to be, probably about a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch, so the door gaps look good. Well, that's not a big deal. That's pretty easy to do, I think. Yeah, so here's what the car looks like from afar. It looks so good. Here's what it looks like from the side. Look how much more of a flare that is. That's so good. This is my new door handle. It works every time, 90% of the time, or something like that. Yeah, so this is the end. Don't forget to comment, tell me what you think. I'm going to leave you with some final shots of the car, the way it sits now, and I will see you next week in part 2 of this, and then we'll have the car on the ground. Then we can move to the fuel system, which plans have changed on that too. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Hug your family. Tell your mama I said hey. And also, 1 million subs, I'm going to build a kill dozer. See you guys next week.